On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with the gambler. We were both too tired to sleep. We took turns at staring out the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces, and knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette, and he asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know how to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done." Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser. The best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned his back toward the window, crushed out a cigarette, and faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. And you never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. So, this song I'd like to dedicate to Sandra and Dave and Aaron and Birgette and Lisa. And the reason why I'm dedicating this song to them is because on the weekend I went away, and Sandra is a big fan. And she's also been sharing my music a lot. And one of the things that she really loved was Kenny Rogers singing The Gambler. So I have a little bit of a history with The Gambler because my mother absolutely loved the song The Gambler. And I know I take a stab at sounding country, but I know it's a bit of a fun. But I wanted to dedicate this to Sandra particularly because she had a real love for the Kenny Rogers song, The Gambler. And I really love the picture, the image that it displays. And I think everybody here can imagine the scene, you know, and this gambler drifting off to sleep and dying, but having those cherished last words. I love that. I love the imagery. I mean, Kenny Rogers had a number of songs that were very much like that. And who knows, I might actually try to sing that other great one that I won't say here on this video. Hey, look, just a simple thank you to everybody who's sharing and subscribing. Don't forget, when you subscribe, there's a notifications bell. Press that notifications bell, because when something new arrives, you'll be told immediately. And the other thing is that, we set that goal, didn't we? We set that goal that was 200 subscribers by the end of March. I mean, I set that goal, and you've been helping me out by doing that. And it's really good. That means lots of other people are receiving messages and stories and the music that I'm producing here. Thank you so much for sharing the original song, which is really doing very well. And so I'm really grateful for that. And I'm grateful for what it's done in helping others and their own feelings and the recognition of its beauty. I'm really grateful for that. A number of you have spoken about how beautiful it is. So I will be producing more original songs very shortly. I've got a couple, actually 3, in production right now. So thank you once again. Like, subscribe, share, press the notifications bell. Keep going, keep enjoying. I'm really conscious of everybody in lockdown all over the world, especially my UK friends and my North American friends. But not forgetting, there's loads of other countries who are also going through a very tough time. So that's me out for tonight. Have a good evening. Thank you so much for listening. See you again.